On the side of a former piano factory. There's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. Baltimore has this at the 6. Things going well so far. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, what? What? What are you? What is it? Go ahead. Yeah.
Jackson looking to throw right away. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sail that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And he'll manage what he can up to the 48. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
2nd and 8 at their 48-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Catch made. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
It's a nickel set for the Cowboys on this 3rd down.
Alpha, sit up! Sit up! Report! Hey, report!
Again, it's Jackson to the air. That is caught. He's got Brown. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead right away. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Can't you notice those amazing essays you wrote at Cal? That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Prescott opening with a pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
set of downs for him from the 46.
Yeah, there we go. I check for it. Here we go, go to 54, go to 54, wide in. Go to 53. Here we go, 46.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch, and it sets up 2nd down.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Here we go, 46.
Throwing again is Dad. And he put everything he's got behind it. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through incomplete. George Pickens, the intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. It's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Prescott now on 3rd down. He's trying to go deep again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. Get your money up. I put money down. I'm not a bud. All my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it down. Get it a minute, the sun is up. There's no rest, we shut it down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Yo, what's that? Is that some glitch play?
Rolling into enemy territory. Into the red zone. It's a Baltimore.
That gotta be some fucking glitch play.
The Ravens get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching the tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Jaden Blue. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
One like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to it. They're calling together a yard there. Tackled by big Logan Hall.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Prescott, quick throw, complete. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line, first and 10. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even 2 defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Third down run with Blue. They were ready for him. They won that battle on the ground. This is backed up to the 9. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Prescott to throw here, 3rd and 2. And in for the Dallas touchdown! The Cowboys reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resume, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Ravens to the line now, 1st and 10. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll run for the first time with their rookie from Michigan. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Go ahead.
Back-to-back carries here. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory. The throw's brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Come give me a hug, yeah, give me
of downs for him at the 38.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
180. Get hot. 180.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter.
Man, let's play ball, man.
Seven
What the fuck
games.
is this ever doing?
Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
180. It's hot. Sit up.
Play action now with Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete over the middle. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break Gronk as they force this 4th down.
Never eat shredded wheat. North, east, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on 3rd downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this.
180. 180. Sit up.
Jackson's going to go on 4th. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Middle.
And he's going to score a touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Luke tacks on the extra points. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Prescott on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Prescott. He's got it. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front, they gave the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, check. We're going to 54 Lions. Go. There we go, kill. Then we're going to 53.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Brought in. And he goes out a little short of the 40.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. You need to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Now apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running once more with Henry. That run good for a handful as it brings up 2nd down.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Sit on. 13. Ready, shot.
From the gun, Jackson. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. And a nice chunk there, about 7. He's up to the 27.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. Easy way to do it, catches just like that. Going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Yeah! Here we go! Sliding!
They'll work against the blitz. Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. This one down. It's Blue. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. And it's the Cowboys looking at first and 10. Throwing again, Prescott. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's set out. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Yeah, here we go! Go, get out there! 26.
Blue running to the right. And get forward about 5 yards, it looks like. It's second down now.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Yeah! Here we go!
Blue gets the handoff. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
And a Cowboy first down.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yeah, here we go! Hey, Bill!
Again, it's Blue. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun is Prescott. He finds Pickens left side. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. George Pickens the touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
No, we take it on.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Now we're gonna have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. Big play sets him up pretty here with first and goal from the 5. Working inside the red zone. Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it'll be second and goal. Still a couple of shots in this one.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So the incompletion on first. Here's second and goal.
What is it? 13, sit on. Middle.
And he finds him in the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. The extra point is up and through by a loop. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Hey, kill. 47. Go, get out there.
Back to throw it. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal units. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
This is why those kickers are down there before the game trying those kicks in midfield. Kind of like Hooper shooting that half-court shot before half, because they believe, kickers do, that they're going to get an opportunity to be a difference maker. With that long kick, he certainly was.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
20-yard line.
One ready?
One last play before the break.
Hey, report! Report! Hey, Alpha, it's hot!
He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on first is Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him from the 46. 1st and 10, Prescott. Will put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after a second interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Hey!
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's going to work it to the 20. Malik Hooker with the tackle.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
DC, ready?
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
180!
They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Six yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
No, we changed it. 180! 180! 180!
To the air on 3rd and long. It's his running back. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Out.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. It's in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two.
He runs it across. Touchdown! The Ravens push their lead further to start the half. Here's Luke for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens push their lead to 18. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Dak now from the gun. Called in by Lamb, right side. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Rose comes. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Dak throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. And now it's 3rd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Here we go.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Into the hands of Pickett. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. That's incomplete left side.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here is 2nd and goal. Up the middle, Blue. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Give him 4 yards, and they're sitting on 3rd and goal now.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
Third and goal, Prescott. And he's going to score a touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys shrinking the lead some in the third. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Prescott's going to throw for it. This is caught. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion. Aubrey now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. First and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They're set up at the 35 now. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. And it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey! Check. You change it. Shut up!
Nice game left side. He has this down to the 34. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Wanna quit?
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
180. To what? Hey, middle. You.
Lamar off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Ball still on that 34-yard line. 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Jackson now on 3rd. He gets this to Woods. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Real quick, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on. 180. Ready, shot.
Jackson yet again. It's him on the in route. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, hey! Come on! What are you? Race it on! What are you? Race it on! Race it on!
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their job, shining as blockers, keeping those defenders away from the back.
Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bill. All up on TV, I thought it made me richer.
So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They'll try and punch it in. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
Here we go, right up the gut. And the run will not work. He is stopped at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run. And now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Well, I guess 3 isn't enough to pad the lead. They're pulling out all the stops. It's 4th and goal. Running for it. Here's Henry. He will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
Certainly looking for that nail in the coffin, the knockout punch, a touchdown, and 3-possession lead that could put this one out of reach. Hey, it's a luxury they could afford to take in that spot. Built themselves up a little buffer here, Kate. But it's never over until it's over.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. Taking a shot deep here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he's finally forced out of bounds as he gets him up past the 15. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
I am not sure how we didn't see a safety right there. Oh, my gosh. I don't think I'm the only one nervous in the building because that QB kept going back and back. It was heading right for disaster, but saved himself just a couple yards short.
Prescott out of his end zone. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. and he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
Prescott now to throw on third down. Hits him on the out route. It's some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Throwing on first is Prescott. Completed to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Prescott now off the play fake. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys. I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Prescott here from the gun. Getting out to his left. On the run, deep down the left side. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Well, he's had the kind of scoring day you love to see out of him. 3 touchdowns in the book so far, but now 3 interceptions thrown as well. Gotta do without those.
Yeah, you do. The aggressiveness has helped him find the end zone several times, but it's also led him to find defenders several times as well. You got to figure this out. It's a quarterback teeter-totter. How to dial the mistakes back while keeping that aggressive mindset as well.
13.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. Finding Flowers. Now here it goes down the right sideline. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
The gun. Get to him. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Tonight. Report. Hey, middle.
Lamar now from the gun. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it's intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
It's a gain of 42 yards. And the Cowboys first down.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got first and 10. First down, here's Dak. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up second down.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Here we go, 47.
Throwing again is down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Cowboys need to score quickly. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Dak throwing again. Has it down close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now it's Prescott again. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys now within 1 score in the 4th. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys trim the deficit down to 5. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return coming from the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Life just slows you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up. Overseas, you feel alive like
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 from the 41. Gives to Henry on the inside handoff. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I say this as well. In the NFL, you throw any coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
It's a pickup of 11, and that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13.
Yeah, that's a bullshit-ass trick play. It won't even let you put your hands up, man.
First down, Baltimore.
That's some
He
bullshit.
just made a difficult throw to the outside. Look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
That's a first down for the Ravens.
Fuck out of here with that bullshit, man.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with first and goal. They're going to pass it here. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens push the lead up to 12.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
This will be the final play of the game. They start the drive with Blue. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.
Yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so fucking so right. It's so right. It's so fucking so right.
like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot, and bars are ready. I'm Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow. Drip for sale, like 5 below.
Yeah, in the club now like I'm BD. Counting these notes like a MIDI. Laugh to the bank, hit the gritty. Go and tell your mom that she really, really pretty. Yo, I called up your grandma. Said this the new age nostalgia. She said that last night she called ya. Said JVB is the future.
Palace backpack, Nike snapback. Break truck, stop playing hack sack. All gas, whole lot of motion. Headbang, whiplash, past the moat train. Soft up, fits on 10. Yankee fitted, even in my bed. Small town boys up next to bat. JVB make it get slapped. It's so
brothers from another. Even if I wasn't, treat me like a cousin. I'm from California, speak a little southern. Cheap about a dozen. Can you keep a secret? Look who in my recent. She's so indecent. You don't want no beef with. You don't want no beef with.
Damn, you talk to me wild like they ain't try to be down. Like when y'all 12, you wasn't trying to be Kyle. Copy my style and show it to their friends and try to say that it's them, but y'all know what this is. Red bone on the couch and they both mahogany brown. Cabin so big it can see my house. Then again, my view is too stupid, bruh, for real. Don't forget about who really do this, bruh, for real.
Killer, go closer. You like a lot of to the clipping in the holster like it's supposed to be closer than your chauffeur, Costa Nostra. Stick up to your nose, this rolling stone and no. California, ill as pneumonia when we can fold you with that villain's aroma, pilling out, spilling all your feelings out on the corner, chilling out. Ice grilling my mouth, shout out to soldiers, not pulling the out to show you, but your brains over the rover. They put a coat over the stain, cause for the day we whipping your rain, fold you hitting the bank. Don't forget that the game coded in polars. California bears, take your chain off for ya, because out of all of you squares, I'ma yeah, put it in the air like the motor hit the rotor.
I'm here waiting for you. I'm just a crosshair.
Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop the rock. Can't stop the rock. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia. Can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia. I'm moving, moving.